Good morning, guys. This is Christmas Eve 2018, and I am showing you some progress from the 20-gallon long aquarium that I'm doing a lazy dry start method with the Monte Carlo. And what I mean by lazy is you take your Monte Carlo, you chop it up. I didn't chop it up as good as I should have, but this is my first time trying it, so I chopped it up a little bit and I threw it down on the ground where I wanted it to be. As you can see by all the little, see, come on, there we go, all the little leaves growing. It's actually doing quite well. Doing a dry start method with the grass. I mean, you do see some browning, but there are new leaves coming up, especially over here and over here, and over there. But back to the lazy dry start method. About 4 weeks ago, I'm thinking of a way to make escape, and I started watching some videos online. I came across one of George Farmer's videos where he interviews Juris. I cannot pronounce his last name, but it's spelled Jutjaves. And I will bring that up there, right there, Jarv. That's his name if you want to look it up. He got this method from a man named Art Commisso, where Art decided to take his Monte Carlo, chop it up in little bits, and throw it down. Sprinkle it like parsley, as Yuri's said. Sprinkle like parsley all over where you want it, and then it starts to grow. Again, my first time, I got a little nervous, didn't want to chop it up too small and spend some good money on some Monte Carlo. I didn't want it to die on me, so I left it a little bit longer. And I'm actually quite surprised with the progress in 4 weeks, especially the way I did it. If I did it smaller, I'd probably have a lot more progress in the Monte Carlo. Yeah, so check those guys out, Art Commisso and Juris, and check their videos out. They're promoting the hobby and doing good things with the hobby. And they're pretty intelligent people. If you check out their videos, they can show you how and why they do things, and you can follow along some of their projects. But this one's my project. I started this, oh God, Black Friday in November. I ordered some rock. I ordered some lava rock online, but it was 20 pounds and happened to not be enough, and I went out and spent a lot more money on lava rock to get what I wanted, and I actually got a bunch left over because, well, I think I went a little overboard. I don't know if the wife's too happy about that or not, but I went ahead and got it. I went ahead and got some small, I think I might have showed you this before, some small lava rock here from Home Depot. Or Lowe's, one of the two. And for those who haven't seen the rest of the videos, that's one big piece right there in the back. That thing goes actually right down to the bottom of the tank, but it doesn't look like it, but it does. And then I got in between all these rocks, I have the small lava rock I showed you, capped on top with no, not capped yet, but I put a little bit of mineralized soil in the bases of where I was planting my plant, so the roots had a little bit more nutrients than the Eco-Complete, or not Eco-Complete, I'm sorry, Fluorite Black that I got. I am not being sponsored, but I want to see how this stuff works. You can get that at your local aquarium stores if they carry it. We'll see what happens. I had some real good success when I first started in the hobby. Back in '09 when I first started using planted tanks. I got red fluorite, and it seemed to sustain what I was doing with low light and 30 gallon or 20 gallon tall, whatever you call it. It was like 30 gallons. And that was the only substrate I really had before I came up. I became part of a club by the name of New Jersey Aquatic Gardeners Club. If you're in the tri-state area and you're looking for a club, these guys are the perfect place to go. You have guys that are like downright scientists and know every scientific name. Then you got guys like me that are pretty lame and haphazard about how we do things. And yeah, I'm the crazy guy, I guess. That I try not to worry about parameters that much. I mean, you'll see with this, I'll probably go against everything I do. But I mean, I do use CO2 and highlight, and yeah, I'm trying to spread my wings a little bit. In the last 9 years, you start to learn things when you sit down and sit down and listen long enough. And the New Jersey Aquatic Gardeners Club, again, I will hit you up right there. You can check them out on Facebook, and also their site. They're on Tapatalk, so it makes it easier if you guys have Tapatalk. And you'll see a couple guys posted on like the Planet Tank and that kind of stuff here and there, letting you know what's going on with New Jersey Aquatic Gardeners Club. Yeah, anyhow, again, we'll show you some progress here at the Physidens. I'll actually go over here because I'm getting a lot of real nice clean growth if it will focus in. You'll see all the light green on the tips down there, especially. It's growing in real nice. Got a couple of uses growing in. One down here, I'm trying them. See, oh, come on. See, this is what happens when you do it with a cell phone. There it is. Got them trying to grow them in the rock a little bit. Let them grab hold. The hair grass here, you can see some browning. Again, that was last week I was debating on if I cut it or not, or trim it. Well, I'm getting all the new growth, but some of the old growth was turning brown, so I decided, hell, it's time for a trim. So, gave it a trim. And then we got some store guy and Reppins over here and over here and up here. And last week, if you watched the other video, you can see some stem plants I just laid on their side. In a week's time, I don't know if you can see the white string coming off that stem over there. That's the roots. For those who don't know, and it's actually doing better than I thought it was. I figured it would have been dead by now. But this is helping me out on thinking about dry start methoding stem plants, which this is the first attempt for me. I don't know if it's been done before, but dry start method this way, let them get some roots and hunker down. Everyone's done moss and hairgrass and Monte Carlo, obviously, but just give it a shot with the stem plants. Hopefully, I mean, it's a red stem plant. Hopefully it stays red with the proper lighting and CO2 and the iron-rich oh man, why am I doing a brain fart here? It's iron-rich clay mixed in with my mineralized soil that I put underneath the fluorite. So hopefully that helps it take off. Actually, over here in this corner, I did put a couple root tabs in there, made by, or actually given to me by my buddy and president of the New Jersey Aquatic Gardeners Club, Con. Yeah, he has a try a while back, and I just found it when I was looking for some rocks, and I put them in. We'll see what happens, see if that explodes over there. But I have an idea of either A, leaving this space here all the way back wide open, like the way it is, making like 2 islands, or I'm really thinking about I got a lot of Anubias nana in my 20-gallon lawn that I'm tearing down, so I may put it in here along with some other low light plants. But we'll see. We'll give it a shot and probably try it when I go to move the tanks. I might just throw it in there, see if I like it. If I like it, I'll glue them down to some rock, and it'll be a sea of green. But again, it's just some lava rock with some small lava rock underneath, and it's in between. I'm hoping it holds the fluorite up top, and hopefully it holds itself in. It should be nice and airy underneath with this space given between the lava rock. Another week or so, this should grow in a little bit more, and I'll report back then. Again, I look back at what my daughter said 2 weeks ago. She's like, "Wow, that looks really nice," and she actually showed interest in it. She's my oldest daughter, and I told her, I said, she can pick out the fish for this tank, but they got to be small fish. And I'm probably going to throw some red shrimp up in here, cherry shrimp, and a couple weeks, maybe by the end of January, we'll be ready to show this tank as a full-fledged aquascape. So until then, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Actually, I might be back before New Year's, so if I'm not, Happy New Year's, and enjoy your day.